betrayal, grief, a rage so deep it shakes the stars. This is not just a story about Hulk's anger. This is a story about what happens when you take everything from a man who only ever wanted peace. This is World War Hulk, the day Earth paid for its sins. They were his friends, his allies, the so-called greatest minds of Earth. But to the Hulk, they were nothing more than cowards, traitors. They feared his power, his uncontrollable strength, so they made a choice to throw him away like garbage, to send him into the void, alone, abandoned. They promised him peace. Instead, they sentenced him to exile. But fate had other plans. Hulk awoke, not in paradise, but in hell, a cruel world where the weak were crushed and the strong were used as entertainment, forced to fight, forced to bleed, again and again. But pain? Pain was nothing new to the Hulk, and pain would not stop him. He fought, he won, he rose from the dirt, from the ashes, until they no longer called him monster. They called him king. For the first time, he had everything: a home, a people who loved him, a wife who saw the man inside the beast, and a child on the way, a future hope. And then, in a single heartbeat, it was all gone. His wife, his child, his people, his world. The Illuminati. They didn't just abandon him, they murdered his family. And that's when the Hulk stopped being a man. That's when he became a storm, an unstoppable force of vengeance aimed directly at Earth. He came like an executioner, not as Bruce Banner, not as a hero, but as a god of war, and with him his war-bound, loyal warriors who had suffered beside him, who had lost everything just like him, and together they burned the world. His first message? Silence. Black Bolt, one of the most powerful beings alive, beaten into the dirt. And Hulk? He let the world watch, let them see what was coming for them.
Iron Man, Reed Richards, Doctor Strange. Every hero who stood against him fell, one by one. The streets ran red, the skies burned. And for once, the people of Earth weren't afraid of the Hulk. They were afraid of their so-called heroes.
And then Earth sent its last hope. The Sentry. The only man who could match the Hulk's power. The battle was beyond anything the world had ever seen. Buildings crumbled, the ground shook, but in the end, neither could stand. And in that moment, the rage faded. The Hulk was gone. Bruce Banner was all that was left, broken, empty, defeated. And as they chained him, as they dragged him away, he knew. No matter how much he fought, no matter how much he tried, the world would always take everything from him. World War Hulk wasn't a war, it was a tragedy. It was proof that no matter how hard he fights, no matter how much he tries to be more than a monster, the world will never let him. So tell me, was the Hulk truly the villain? Or was he the only one who ever had the right to be angry?